Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. It's based on more EUIV Universalis IV, the Congo. We are still going for 3 achievements. We have to take all of Africa for African power. We have to take the Mediterranean Sea coast and form the Roman Empire for Mare Nostrum. And of course, we already got our Hoarder achievement, where we had to have a bunch of fetishist cults in our religion. Cults in our fetishist religion. You know, words put together somehow. We just pieced out the Portuguese in, well, not that big of a war. Ate a bunch of the Spanish first, and then ate a bunch of the Portuguese, and now we are relatively overextended, got a bunch of things to core, and we also pissed off a few people in the world. I mean, obviously the Spanish and the Portuguese are not quite happy about our conquest, but also the Ottoman doesn't like that we've been eating a bunch of Sunni previous to that, and apparently France somehow cares about us eating the Iberian Peninsula. I don't know why at all. Ooh, France has a foothold on England. Interesting. Now, also the Pope, but we made the Pope like us, so he's not likely to coalition us for now. So, where do we go from here? There are a couple of things I noticed between episodes that we can just fix right now. One thing is that we have a few rebels, we have a lot of rebels coming up, but a few ones on 80%, and it's mostly small fry. So what I'm gonna do here, it's a bit meh, but I'm going to swap our +3 inflation reduction guy for an unrest reduction guy. He's only level 1. She, sorry. No, it's a he. Never mind. This white looked like silver. So inflation reduction guy would be nice to keep for the +3. Also, inflation reduction obviously is nice to have. Should maybe buy down inflation at some point, but that costs admin again. Yeah. So many good reasons to keep this guy, but I don't want these rebels. Especially the where that Congolese particularists here on all those islands we took. That would be super annoying. So yeah, I think we're at least for a while gonna swap over to a national unrest guy here. We can't even promote you, unfortunately, because you're filthy Sunni Shona culture. But I'm going to swap back out of that once we have a bit of a grip on our rebel situation. Speaking of rebel situation, we have Sakalavan separatists coming up in Madagascar. And they're going to be 19,000. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys on a boat, ship them over to, I don't know, what, to Madri or something. And build a few more guys here. We are not at force limit, now we know. I'm just gonna build a few more musketeers. What is this? 11. 3 of which are cannons. So no, wait, 16, 17, and then I'm gonna do 2 cannons. And oh, that's not what I'm looking for. None of you are what I'm looking for. Stop it. You are mercenaries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? And then 2 cannons is 19. Why 19? Well, for one, the rebels are going to be 19, but that's not the real reason. The real reason is that I have 19 boats here. And then I have a full stack that I can ship around to deal with rebels in places. Is whatever. It's a number that fits. You guys are taking attrition, that's not okay. You can go to, yeah, let's go to Messina here. And then turn suppression back on. Anything else? I don't think we can take tech yet, right? No, I mean, we can, but we can't. We should spend some money, especially while we're at peace. We should be looking at upgrading some centers of trade, I think. What do I get? I mean, I probably definitely want to upgrade these in our trade company here. Let's just... It's so cheap for us too. 160. Yeah, let's just push them up to the limit. Well, at least to 2. Now, whether we want a level 3 center of trade, that's not my land, is it? Is that my land? No. What do we get for level 3? I don't quite remember. Do I have a level 3 center of trade to check? 2, 2, 2, 2. No, I've been very prudent about how I spent my money here. Does anybody else have a level 3 center of trade? All level 1 stuff. Level 2 in London. Nothing in Genoa, really. You guys. How do you want to make money if you don't spend money? Does nobody have a level 3 center of trade in this world? Ming, maybe? They tend to be rich. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1. You know what? We have money, right? We can just pop one out. I could Google it, but I could just also just upgrade one to level 3 and then see what we get from that. So let's say Madurai here becomes level 3. Right now we get development cost 10 trade power and institution spread. Ah, it tells me here. Nice. So we get 15 extra trade power, and the whole area gets sailors. And more buildings. And we get naval tradition decay. I mean, we'd kind of like sailors this campaign. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not getting any sailors here. That must be from the trade company, right? No, we get sailors from here. Belongs to trade company is minus 100%. But we have bonuses. So that ends up being not. Well, stages get a quarter, right? Oh, because of local autonomy too. But why are there no sailors here? I don't understand. Base 330, modified to 747. I mean, I'm not super worried about sailors. I never looked at this. But this is odd to me, right? You are in the Congolese Trade Company. As are you. As are you. I don't understand. You're both entrepods. Weird. What about you? Is that a region thing? No, these are also not giving any sailors. Just you. And then 0, 0, 0. 79. Is this weird or what? Anyway, if we do that, we probably rather want to do that over here where we don't get the negative modifiers, right? So if we were to look at, say, Dongo here, or Beguela, one of the two, we get no sailors from there, but we get a bunch of sailors from here, yeah. And then I could pop this and get even more sailors and more money. We still need trade power in the Ivory Coast, right? We still don't have... We're still losing 21 ducats here. I mean, it's okay. It's just not great. We have 56% trade power in here now. Ooh, Sevilla. Maybe it's at some point in time to collect in Sevilla instead of here. Huh. Did the music stop? No, there it is. That's a lot of trade power. 422 from provinces, 400 from ships. And then multipliers up the wazoo. That's kind of cool. How are we looking here? We could easily add double the local trade power in ships. And then we should get a bunch of multipliers on this as well. Right? Or the transferring multipliers. We might make more money collecting Sevilla. Even though we don't own all the land. It's tempting. So what's incoming here that we don't... that we would get an extra? So that's 44 minus the 14 we're losing in the Ivory Coast. So we're talking 30 ducats extra. plus the 10 local. So there are 40 more ducats to collect. The question is whether we can get to a similar collection power, and I feel like we can. Because nobody has much power here. I mean, the Spanish are... Oh, they're collecting elsewhere. That's why they're being punished. That's neat. So we would add 400 to this. So I assume we would triple this, right? Unless any multipliers are only for local, but I think we would just triple this. So we would be sitting at 1,200 of the... What is this? 1,200, 1,400, say 1,500. It's probably easy math, but I can use a calculator here. So it feels like we would get at least 80% here. Okay. Assuming that that's true. Ah, but... If we move our fleet from here to there, then we apply less power to steer overseas. Calicius and Banza is stealing some of our trade here. So we'll be losing some extra here. Still have the Spanish and the Portuguese dragging this way, but the... Yeah, that'd probably be a lot of money lost to this. To our own subject. This is complicated. We need to go playing, right? First of all, since we have money, let's build some more boats. Let's just go up to force limit. There. But that means that trade power here is absolutely not worthless. So we can upgrade trade power in this node and still very much make use of it. So let's build level 3 thing here. That sounds fun. And maybe a pretty bad region. You should definitely be level 2 though. Calabar. So I'm looking for places to do the level 3s with a lot of pop. Oh well, development, sorry. So that we actually get a lot of sailors out of it. This is not ours. Okay, fine. What about here? We're stealing all the money from Timbuktu anyway. Why is all the money from Katsina going north? Didn't even realize you had an exit. Hello, transfer trade, Alfonso Bongo. Definitely want that to go to us, not to the north there. All right. Any buildings? And then we go back into regular scheduled murdering of people. Should probably spam some more shipyards. Also, what's our force limit at? Do we still need something to get over 200? No. So that part is fine. Alright. So, wars. I think I did that between episodes. Set some French-Brazilian land here to desirable. Because Kituas Mbanza does not have actual claims on it. It would have been nice if they did, so that we could have them declare war. We can have Yayu, or no, Bariga declare war on French La Plata, but I assume they're only going to take one province then. Yeah, is that true? This one here, these are Portuguese, right? Yeah, so don't even have a claim on that. They just have that weird claim up there. And more would be certainly nice. Before I send them to war. Also, the enemy's colonies are pretty strong. I don't know that these wars are going to work out the way we want to. Alright. You guys, I assume, are walking home. You're not. Why don't you come over here? You are sitting on rebels. You are sitting on rebels. You, I assume, are sitting on rebels. Alright. We are fully colonizing. We have done a lot of trade company investment, I believe, earlier. Goes back to not unpausing. Yeah, there we plop down a lot of things. Still some stuff we could plop down here. But this area, I don't know that buffing that area does tons of things. This one we didn't do yet. This is pretty decent. Let's do production efficiency, trade power. Right? Naval force, we get +5 for 1,000. We get +2 for a shipyard, which costs us what, 100? Shipyard? Yeah. So it's very cost ineffective to build that building. It's just when you have tons of shipyards already and you want even more naval force limit. Alright. What about over here? I built some things. Might as well build this one as well. If I could just remember which one are the good ones. It's the top right one and the bottom left one. Okay. We have them here. We have them here. Okay. We don't have any here. What do these do again? Island tradition, trade volume modifier for the entire charter, and trade steering bonus 50% for the entire charter. Are we steering from here? No, we're not. It's probably not worth it. All right. So, who we want to kill? We definitely want to spy network on Alodia, I think. They don't really have friends, and I need to eat them. We have some cores, Adalian cores on Yemen. If I have a spare diplomat, which I, kinda, maybe don't have. I have 100 spy network on Spain. We're not gonna need that anymore, but I mean, I might as well grab claims while I can, right? In some places. It's pretty random. The reason I'm saying we don't need that anymore is because we're gonna have Advanced Chaos Valley next time we go to war with the Spanish. So that's gonna be okay. The question is, do we want to hit the Ottoman or not? I mean, we have to eventually. That much is clear. We're actually behind the military attack against them. They took this way ahead of time. So we definitely want to take that before we declare war. I think I want to upgrade this fort to level 3, level 6 for that eventual war. Question is whether we also build any forts like down here maybe. We have the money, right? Let's build a few forts. They give us army tradition, and most importantly in this case, they will stop the Ottoman from coming through. Is there any... There's highlands in Darfur. So I think highlands are... Darfur is going to be our stopping point here. 6 fort into Darfur, please. And then down here it's harder, because I'm sure they're going to get military access through somebody around here. So this is all wasteland. That's actually not that hard, is it? That's our wasteland, and we stop them here, then all we have to care about is this area. So we put a stopping point somewhere around. I mean, that's our subject too. Definitely a fort in Habur wouldn't be bad, and our subject would be paying the upkeep, which is kind of neat. Hey subject, how about a fort? That should stop them from going most of these places, and then we just need to stop them from coming through after or Ogaden. Highlands and Gedo. Why not? Yeah, let's fort up here as well. I think with that we have covered most of the inroads to our territory. And we'll be able to stop the Ottomans and then pick and choose our fights. Of course, they can come over mainland here and get into Spain too. Is Malaga upgraded? It is. Good. Lisboa is not. I mean, it's a grasslands fort. We don't care tons. I'm gonna... I can't right now because we're coring this. Alright. I'm tempted. Also, I'm interested... Oh, coast has been raided, grr. I'm tempted to ally the Russians. They're allied to the Ottomans, but they still want to ally us. And if they do, they might break the Ottoman alliance, which would be cool. And it would be nice to have like a stopping block up there, or just a distraction. That said, they're currently at war with the Swedes. We would be caught into that war. While it's not a scary war at all, I like the idea of having some peacetime to have our country consolidated. So maybe we shouldn't do it right now. We could be doing is look for some autonomy to decrease. I could play some hardball here. I just drop all the Spanish autonomy. They're gonna rebel again, but I'm gonna have to have troops up there for a while anyway, so... maybe this is the time. Let's do this. Yeah, the Spanish are gonna be unhappy. But we get some absolutism and less autonomy, both of which is very nice. Are there any states I need to make, by the way? Algiers... Natives. Natives are fine. And dead. Best natives. Vile pirates. Do I... oh, first of all, you were supposed to suppress these rebels. Second... do I want to have like a small navy hunting down pirates here? I don't really have a navy around here that can do that though. West protect trade best at the moment. Don't care here. Losing much money up here? Not that much. What about here? Meh, it's fine. Losing like 5-6 ducats. This is a lot. Let's go to Gujarat. Do some trade protection there. It still doesn't deal with our Tunisian pirate problem. I just don't really want to deal with that. The real way I want to deal with it is by just hitting the Tunisians. So I think what I'm going to do is watch the Russians here. Watch their war. Once they're over 25% war score, I'm going to offer them an alliance, I think. 14k flux garlands, that's okay. We will have you. What's your name? Maloba. Get over there. Not there. There. Kill these guys. Maybe we should afterwards go and help our subject down here with these rebels. I mean, yes, they're peasants and we don't need to care. But on the other hand, we kind of want our subjects to go back to being, or go to being somewhat powerful. And yeah, Tudora, I'm gonna ally you. Sure. Sometimes this game can be very funny. Maybe unintentionally so, but still. Fence. These are hard times. I won. Get on a boat. And attach to a boat. Come on. Attach. And... I'm going to try to land in the Oronoco Delta. Why not? Why not, indeed? You are an actual army now. Let's get together and... already put some boots down on Anta something something there. Manis. 90% Fulani and Sakalavan, but we have troops at both, so that's okay. Think. Merge you in, keep on suppressing. And once we get those cores in the former Portuguese land, that's going to be very, very helpful in not having rebels. The question is how much... I mean, I want to keep going through influence ideas, through offensive ideas, but I don't want to fall behind in militech, and I feel like we are, so especially against the Ottoman. So I think we're going to sit on that for now. Could buy a better advisor down here. I mean, discipline is already better than the manpower one, I guess. Can I promote you? No, you're Mali. Could promote you. Because these are terrible. Well, you're half price. Level 2, but wrong culture. We make so much money. Don't think we care about the half price part. Maybe just hire this level 3 guy here. For now. And I don't think I take the idea. I think, yeah, you save a bit of monarch points when you take the ideas first. But falling behind in military tech, especially the tactics tech, is really bad. And if we get into war against the Ottoman, that would be scary. Colonies done. Excellent. Oh, is it 2 colonies being done? Yeah. What now? I wanted to do these corridors. There's still nothing in America. So I guess we do the corridor ones. Gonna need to send some troops there, but we have troops around, so that's gonna be okay. Let's just do the Fezzan corridor here. Yeah, it is. Colonize you, colonize you. Give me, sure, 8 guys. I'm gonna sit in Tajahari. Merchant Guild, New World Colonization rights expired. I wonder if there's... No, we're gonna give them back to them. Have the New World Charter. We should probably also raise levies from our nobles. They're gonna be unhappy for a bit, but they're gonna tick up again, and it's nice to have a lot of manpower. Actually, we're over our cap now. Wow. That probably means that we want to go God of the Sky. Whoever becomes Catholic. We get missionary strength bonus, which is kind of nice. But Catholic? Ugh. For how long? 1705. That's 20 years. It's pretty good. 12. Or did I? This must be a place I already converted before. Yeah, maybe? Then again, Toils of the True Faith goes down. My rebels are... what? It sounds like mostly not True Faith, to be honest. Sabah. Oh, these must be Sunni, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Sure. Animal syncretism. Could be nice. Could be nice. You guys. You killed those rebels. Good. No, kill these rebels, please. Get the boat over there so you're ready. And keep rolling. Still have a bunch of dip lying around. Fortunately, I can't spend the dip on anything super useful except for more money. Which, you know, I mean... not gonna start complaining about more money. But... so the other corridor? Sure. You guys, waltz up there. And then go colonize that. At least we have sort of a highway around here. France influencing French Mexico. Okay. Speaking of colonial influences, how does New Spain feel about their overlords? 25%. Could spy on them and then agitate for liberty, or spy on the overlord and agitate for liberty. Not that I don't have ever done that. It seems very ineffectual, but we can't support the independence anyway, where we have a truce with Spain. So yeah, that's probably not good enough. Who are your rivals, Spain? Do you hate the Ottomans? No, but you had England, or Great Britain, and Malacca and me. Well, France hates you, and Russia does. Maybe? I'm gonna build a spy network on the Spanish, just on the off chance that we can do something cool with Agitate for Liberty. Getting up to 90 is gonna be difficult. You have so many issues, my subjects. Most subjects. Do you have unrest? Not right now. How's your autonomy looking? Autonomy is really good. How is it 0.2 everywhere? That seems... Really? Every province has 0.2 unrest? Autonomy? Oh, because of corruption. So it's actually 0 autonomy, I guess. And still you get all those... Well, I guess I'm gonna send help once this is taken back. Pay 40 ducats for some more settlers, sure. I'm gonna spend some... Right? Yeah, we're still out of time. 1 year. So let's spend some of this on mercantilism. Did I? I did, okay. We're doing now 33%. It's not bad. You guys get on the boat. I don't care about trade protection against Jampur really, so that is fine. You guys... Chugga right in there. You're doing all that. This... sorry. Come back. I was about to say this has been a very peaceful episode, and then immediately the Separatists popped up, but still, overall it's been a very peaceful episode, and I mean, I spent a lot of time talking early on. Kabylia Separatists, let's fix those before we, or at least see what that means, before we end the video. Biskra Orensis Anaba. Biskra. Okay, that's up here. Generally. We're gonna just kill them when they come up. In the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. And as always, if there's anything you'd want to say to me, do it down there in that comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.